O Empress. Would that you were still with us.
The Empress and I knew each other since we were children, yet for all that, I could not protect her. I suppose I shall be sent to Volcanic Island, as penance for my failure. Yet I would remain in this place as long as I am able, that I might serve some semblance of my duty, and that I might remember Her Majesty for all that she was, and dwell upon the myriad memories we shared here. I'd not say no to a kip hereabouts.
I've trained for this.
Have faith. Your valiance shall be rewarded.
Let this be a night then.
This can't be happening. You can prevail.
Heavens no!
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Some of it faces. I trained every day. Heavens no! Now's your chance!
There's a sliver of thy guiding hand. Have faith. Your valiance shall be rewarded. Have courage. You can prevail. Have faith. Your valiance shall be rewarded. You must be guided. Fight well, for the heavens are watching.
Good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Well then, sir. How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
I was a tad incautious in my travels this time. A horde of goblins got the better of me, if you can believe it. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Sir, how might I be of service?
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their queen regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Slim pickings of late. I need an touch.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
best earn my keep.
Let's take it easy today. I know you're acting up.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I don't know what to do.
Well met.
Head to market, methinks.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen, are you? Well, you're not... Whatever's to be done.
Go on, have a look.
Love waking up knowing anything.
Well met.
I hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Rattlers are upon us.
Bolts of lightning shan't do us any good against it. Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
It would have gone down even better if the area were free of monsters. But I suppose one can't have everything. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought.
Our master cuts a gallant figure in the throes of battle, but is no less striking here in the campfire's glow.
Truer words were never spoken.
Camp is the perfect place for swapping tales of our experiences.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. Careful! Gore harpies are about! Fire away! won't do much good here. Best try a different tack. Strike with fire's fury!
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
Gazing upon the sea makes me feel rather strange.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are meaningless. They can... Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should... 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or something. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all.
And I've no objections.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the Dragon's design? Then I bid ye farewell.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be
Since times of remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap. And I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell. What a fell curse is to young dying. Since times of remember, draconic blood flows. So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order. As are ye, now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that, the cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, The dragon ought next appear before ye, at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Phaesus, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught your...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
You could pick some now, and use them when the need arises. I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Tis possible, Lord. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating.
might have known we'd camp here again. 'Tis becoming something of a habit of yours, Arisen.
One learns a few things visiting a place so often. 'Tis not without its merits. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Come to think of it, in the end, we never did attend the coronation. What baleful art could grant one other than the Arisen control over pawns?